Hey there, Latin 1. We've got more vocab here. So if you turn to page 174, we're going to do the glossary on that page. And then there will be more videos for more glossary stuff because this is a very vocab-heavy chapter. So, primus aum. This means first. This is where we get prime numbers, Optimus Prime. Primal, primate, Primus, the first band that I remember where the bassist was the lead. Lux, Lukis. If we're together, I'll tell you a wonderful story about Star Wars. But right now, Lux, Lukis, consider who was trying to bring light to the Force. It was Luke Skywalker, right? And he was the light, and he represented the light side. Also translucent. Prima luce means at dawn, at first light. I think you should say at first light better because it sounds more epic. Mortuus aum. That means dead. Okay, mortuus aum. It's where you get mortuary, mortal, stuff like that. Simulo, simulare, simulavi, simulatum. So where you get simulation, simulate. This is to pretend. Finio, finire, finivi, finitum. This is to finish. It's where you get finite from infinite, is without an end. And you can see a lot of words that sound like finish come from that. Cerro. Cerro means late. I don't know what to tell you there. It just does. Cogito, cogitare, cogitavi, cogitatum. This means to think. This is cognitive comes from this. Recognition comes from this. Incognito comes from this. Cogitation. Videtur just means he seems. Trust me. Invitus aum. Invitus aum. A lot of people mix this up with inviting because it looks similar, but it means unwilling. Like you cannot be turned to it. You will not allow it. So invitus aum. And then you've got a whole bunch of words that you've already seen, but I want to go over them anyway because it's giving you all four principal parts and you can do your cards. So, eo, ire, iwi, iturum. Now notice iwi could also be ii. And here's why. Go ii, iwi. They're roughly the same, it's just how lazy you want to be. You will see it written both ways though. Okay? Peto, petra, petiwi, petitum. This is to seek. This is where we get petition from and things like that. Invenio, invenire, inveni, inventum. This is where you get invention, invent. And it's something you come upon, you find. Removeo, removere, remoi, remotum. This is where we get the word remote from. Okay? But also remove, obviously, because it means literally to move or to move aside. Extraho, extrahera, extraxi, extractum. This is from traho, trahera, which is to drag or to pull. But it also, you can get extract from this, right? So you're dragging something out. You're pulling something out. So it's, yeah. Video, videre, vidi, visum. So this is to see. It's different than all the other words that deal with vision. But this is where you get the word vision from. This is where you get video from. Okay. Ubeo, ubere, usi, usum. This is to order. Sometimes to bid, but they're Romans, so it's ordering. This is where we get the word justice from, and things like that. The next one you get is volo, vele, volui. We've seen that one. We've also seen dico, dicora, dixi, dictum. I told you about that one. And then possum, posse, potui. This is pot in front of sum esse. It doesn't have a fourth principal part. The last thing I want to tell you about before I have to go answer my door is that you will notice all the transitive verbs end in all the intransitive verbs end with urum. All right? So make sure that you add all of these to your cards and go ahead and read pages 178 and 179. I'm going to hit the button so I can get my door.